Let's talk about how to get lean and ripped with intermittent fasting. It's Anthony with fitfastlane.com. Now, I must have heard about this 3 or 4 years ago. I found a video on YouTube talking about it because I was trying to get down and reveal my six-pack. I was trying to get my muscle definition to pop. I was trying to get everything to just pop. I could never quite reach that level of leanness and rippedness that I wanted to. It seems like I tried everything before, so I heard about this intermittent fasting thing, saw a video on YouTube discussing it, so I decided to give it a try, and to my amazement, it worked very well. And now there are a lot of ways to do intermittent fasting, 16-8 being the most popular protocol, I believe, but I decided to come up with my own way, kind of not reinvent the wheel per se, but package it up to where it worked for me the best. So what I like to do is just have 2 meals while intermittent fasting. So let me explain what I'll do. First, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll push my first meal back till noon. Now, between the time I wake up and noon, in between there, I'll just drink water, maybe some sparkling water to blunt my hunger, even sometimes just plain black coffee and tea. But most of the time, it's not a big deal for me. I don't really get hungry because my body's so used to it. So I'll just drink lots of water. And then I'll have my first meal at noon, a really big meal. And we're trying to get lean and ripped here, so I'm keeping it whole foods, macro, micro dense nutrient foods. We got greens, we got a little bit of fruit, and lean protein. That's what my foods consist of. And then about 4 to 8 hours later, I'll have my second big meal, which will consist of the exact same type of foods. Now, the reason I only have 2 meals a day is because I'm trying to keep my insulin levels low and my growth hormone high. Every time you eat, your insulin levels spike, shutting off your fat burning hormones. And when you're not eating and when you're fasting, your growth hormone rises, increasing your fat burning potential. Okay, so here's what I would do if I was you to get lean and ripped with intermittent fasting. Wake up, push your first meal back till noon. Have a big meal. Make sure you feel really full. Make it mostly whole foods, macro, micronutrient dense foods, greens, little bit of fruit, lean protein, and then 4 to 8 hours later, have another big meal consisting of the same foods. Now, the goal is going to be to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. And as you're losing that weight, you're going to see that fat is literally falling off your body, and you're going to bring out that muscle definition. Your body's going to start toning up, and everything's going to look a lot more ripped. So every morning when you wake up, first thing you should do is check your weight. You want to check your weight because you want to see where you're at. And if you're losing more than 2 pounds per week, then you probably need to add a little bit of calories onto your 2 big meals. So just eat a little bit more. And if you're not losing weight fast enough, if you're not losing 2 pounds a week, take a little bit of those calories out of your big meals. That way you can monitor yourself and keep dropping that weight as you're burning fat, and you'll see incredible fat loss results. If you have any more questions about intermittent fasting, head over to fitfastlane.com, take the fit quiz. I collect a couple data points that allow me to see where your starting point is, and that way I can help you answer any more questions you have about intermittent fasting on how to get lean and ripped with intermittent fasting. See you over there.